Okay, guys, the time has finally come. We are going to rank my first 100 platinums. Although, disclaimer, there aren't 100 games here. There's about 95, I believe, because I repeated 5 platinums on my way to 100, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos. But yeah, I've got a little tier list going here. So I took a lot of feedback from you guys about kind of what's the best way to tier it, and difficulty was pointless because we all know I don't do a lot of difficult platinums. So I've kind of gone for enjoyment levels. So top tier, S tier, is perfection. And I can't see many games getting in here. This is when a game is just a perfect game. You really enjoyed it. You loved it. You're willing to give it 9 out of 10. And the platinum to go alongside it is also equally excellent and gets the most out of the game and doesn't turn into a grind or anything. So I can't see too many games getting in here, but I can definitely think of at least 2, maybe 3. Then we've got good game and good platinum. I think quite a few will go in here, and it says it all. That's when you've got a nice, good 7, 8 out of 10 game with a equally good 7, 8 out of 10 platinum. Here we've got a tier which I thought about, because when I was thinking through some of my games, I was like, there are games I didn't enjoy the platinum, but they're good games. So it says it all. Good game, bad platinum. And I'll try and explain why I didn't enjoy the platinums for whichever games come into this tier. Then we've got fun and easy, which is just kind of your straightforward, easy platinums. We'll see what drops in here, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Then we've got meh, which is just, yeah, games that I don't know, I didn't love, I didn't hate. Platinum didn't love or hate, just kind of did it, kind of forgot about it. I think quite a few of my early platinums will definitely fall into this. And then we've got regrets. We've all had a few. If you've been watching the channel for a few years now and you've seen some of my year-end reviews, I've sometimes been quite honest, particularly last year, about some platinums that I did that I was just doing to get close to 100, and there'll be a few games in the regrets tier, but hopefully we all learn from it. So I'm going to do this in no order. I apologize that my face is covering up some of the games down here, but hopefully as we go along, they'll show up. So I think, why don't we start off with my first platinum, because I found it. Far Cry 6, a platinum that I did twice. Far Cry 6 for me is, there's only one co-op trophy, and there is a weird endgame grind where you have to rely on, the game does a smart endgame thing where it like extends your gameplay after you finish the story, but you have to wait like a week for certain things to happen, a week in real life for certain things to happen, and new enemies come, and it was kind of smart, but it just meant you hang on a little bit for the platinum. But this for sure goes into good game, good platinum. I've got a soft spot for it because, yeah, it was my first. And then let's go over to Robocop Rogue City. Yeah, it wasn't a bad platinum. I wouldn't say it was, do you know what? This goes into meh. I might change these as we go along. Maybe I'll think through while I'm talking and decide. But yeah, Robocop Rogue City was just meh. Nothing special. The game and the platinum. I think I made a community post at the time just to saying that this is not worth full price. Like, definitely wait. On to Rage 2. Rage 2 is a game that I don't see it on a lot of people's trophy list. I think it's a bit of an underrated game. This definitely goes into good game, good platinum. Very fun game. Really enjoyed it. It was one of my first 10 platinums. Absolutely loved it. Lego Batman 2 is going to go into fun and easy. It is what it is. You know what the Lego games are like. I also liked it a lot because I'm a Batman fan. In fact, I might do a few Lego ones now. Lego Lord of the Rings, I'm going to go into... it's a good plan. The thing with Lego games, you do have to do a bit of a grind at the end, which I just think is just part and parcel of a Lego Platinum. I'm just going to go fun and easy. It was definitely fun, no question about that. Is it time for some regrets? No, not yet. Let's keep it clean for now. Let's go Hitman 3, which was my second platinum and one that I've done twice. That goes into... that goes into fun and easy. That's not like a this tier doesn't mean they're like 3 out of 6, if that makes sense. It is a good game. It's a straightforward platinum, but yeah, it's fun and easy. I remember I kind of did it very, very quickly. I'd already had it at about 98%, and then I suddenly became a platinum trophy hunter with Far Cry 6. And then 2 days later, I was like, let me get the last trophy in Hitman 3. Resistance 3 is a good game, good platinum. I'm quite proud of that one. It's not super difficult, but it's a bit challenging. It's a good game, and it's one of my few 2 PS3 platinums. Crisis Remastered goes into yeah. I didn't really enjoy this game. I think if I remember correctly, it was platinum number 49. I didn't really enjoy it, and it was a hyped up game back when I was a teenager, back when it came out. It was quite a big deal in like the early 2000s, I remember. It was like the game that showed off how good PC gaming is, and obviously didn't go in expecting anything special, but it just did feel a bit too dated for me. And yeah, I persevered. It was all right. Deliver Us the Moon there's 2 of these games, Deliver Us the Moon and Deliver Us Mars. I really like them. Very fun, very easy, straightforward. No combat, kind of third-person action adventure. I do love sci-fi in general with films and games, so as soon as you put me in space, I'm kind of happy with the games. And then we've got Ratchet and Clank on the PS4. This is going to be... There is a bit of a grind at the end. You have to upgrade all your weapons to the max. So I'm now wondering, is this the first good game, bad platinum? I think that's a bit harsh. No, we'll go good game, good platinum. No, we'll go fun and easy. It's fun and easy. It's very fun, and it is easy. You got to do a bit of a grind at the end. And if you search online, you'll see kind of good places to do it, etc. Spyro the Dragon. I've tried to get all the right Spyro posters. So yeah, this is Spyro 1. This goes straight into fun and easy. I do love the Spyro trilogy, and I highly recommend all trophy hunters to get a copy of this trilogy. It's pretty fun. It's nice to have when you've kind of finished a 60-hour game or something quite intense, and you just want to relax, but still kind of work on getting platinums. I think it's time for perfection, and it's only right that the first perfection platinum is my boy Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, aka The Dark Knight. Arkham Knight is a perfect platinum. So the reason I think it's a perfect platinum, and it's a game I really want to make a video on, it was my 50th platinum. The reason it's a perfect platinum is, for a start, there's loads of trophies. There's way more than 50 trophies. I think it's like 60 trophies to get the platinum. Like 1 million bronzes, 1 gold, and the platinum. It's in the trophy list. The game asks you to do everything possible in the game without any of it being a grind. There is obviously the Riddler trophies, which is a grind, but there are ways to make it easier in game. But the trophy list includes the Batmobile racing, combat with the Batmobile in tank mode. There's quite a few fun miscellaneous trophies, like you have to do 8 perfect jumps with the Batmobile over like roofs and stuff. There's one for, I think, gliding under all 3 of the main bridges. So the Gotham City in this game is 3 islands connected by bridges, and I think you have to glide under all 3 bridges in one glide without touching the floor, which is quite fun actually. And there's good combat trophies, stealth combat, obviously story mode, side quests. It's just everything you want. And it's not a bad trophy list. It's a really good one. So yeah, Arkham Knight is awesome. And I think out of the 3, what's considered the trilogy, even though there's 4, well, technically 5 Arkham games, this is the easiest platinum. So if you're struggling with the first 2, try your hand at this. This is a... yeah, special game, very special game. And it's 2015, I think. It's 9 years old and it still holds up. Honestly, it still looks amazing, plays amazing. Far Cry 3 Classic Edition on the PS4. No multiplayer trophies. No co-op. It's all single player. Good game, good platinum. Good game, good platinum. Wolfenstein The New Order. Good game, good platinum, challenging. All the Wolfenstein platinums are challenging. You have to play the game on the hardest difficulty. You have to, I don't think you have to rank up all your weapons. Perks, there are perks that you have to rank up. It's a bit of farming, a bit of grinding, but it's not too bad. But it's a good game. It's a good platinum. I'm quite proud of that one. Let's do, there's 2 tiers we haven't filled out yet. I've just shown a lot of love to Batman, so now I'm going to show a bit of shade towards Batman. I feel bad about this, but Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate is the standalone Vita Batman Arkham game, and it's 2.5D, which is just a posh way of saying it's 2D. And the game requires 3 playthroughs, all because in the end you fight, there's a guaranteed 4 or 5 bosses in the game, but for each playthrough you have to finish the game fighting a different boss. You can kind of choose which area you go to, if that makes sense. So you pick a different boss to end each playthrough with, so you get different loot. It's really weird, but it's one of those Metroidvania games where you have to go back and find things as you've got upgrades and gadgets, and the map is horrendous. And the game is just awkward. There's lots of things you can't find and see. I'd almost say it's near impossible to do without at least once looking at a guide. So I might have to put good game, bad platinum, man. I'm really sorry, Bruce. Sorry, Batman. I feel bad because I've only got 2 Arkham Platinums, so one's perfect and one's good game, bad platinum. It's a decent game for a handheld that's 11 years old. It's a very good game. If you have the Vita, it's worth getting. In fact, you should definitely get it. Deliver Us Mars, the sequel to Deliver Us Moon, that goes into fun and easy, no question about that. Let's go on to Red Dead Redemption 1 PS4 port that came out last August. This is one of the top 2. I don't know if it's perfection. The game asks you to do a bit of everything in the game. Like once you get the platinum in Red Dead 1, you do kind of cover everything in the game, all the side quests, challenges, hunting. I'm going to put it in good game for now. It might go into perfection. I'm not sure. I'm a bit surprised. I didn't expect that. Because I feel bad that Batman's lonely in this bad platinum tier, let's start filling that up. Straight away, this game. Doom Eternal, very good game. Very, very good game. Highly recommend it, especially if you love FPS games. You know what you're getting with Doom. This was the game that changed my mentality towards multiplayer trophies, and if a single player game has multiplayer trophies, I will seriously think twice about trying to go for the platinum. There are some exceptions, like Red Dead 2, I think already I was working on the multiplayer trophies and I got them done in the end. But since Doom Eternal, which was about a year and a half ago, I've kind of avoided single player games that have multiplayer trophies. Yeah, it really put me off because you need 3 people for the multiplayer to boost. You could do it the normal way, obviously the honest way, but there was some trophies were really grindy, like really grindy. There was like, I think one where you have to heal. There's a perk you get where you can throw down like a shield that heals you, like a little zone, and it heals you. And you need your human teammate to be in that zone, and you have to heal them like a lot of times, a lot. And doing that organically would have taken months. So I ended up having to boost it, and boosting it was very difficult. Finding people, coordinating time zones, the 3 of them. There were some points where, I kid you not, I went into a match and turned my controller off and put it down and walked away. Literally walked away, started cleaning, making lunch, and let them grind out their trophies for 2 hours. And then they did the same with me. It was just, yeah, didn't enjoy it, but good game, bad platinum. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 2018. Fun and easy. Yeah, probably, to my knowledge, I've gained a lot of knowledge on trophies now thanks to the trophy list reviews, and I think to my knowledge this is the easiest Call of Duty Platinum, hence why I've done it. But it is fun, it's easy, you can do it. I did it in like a day and a bit. Witch. Yeah, that goes into meh. That was, yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that. I played that on the PS4 and I had it on my old TV. I had an old TV from like 2010 and it's a good TV, but it was just the game was really dark. I had to like turn up all my settings just to see things and see collectibles and see where I was going. And yeah, it was a bit, yeah, meh. A Plague Tale. Innocence? I can't remember what the first one's called. The second one's Requiem. I think it's Innocence. A Plague Tale Innocence. Fun and easy. Good game, good platinum. Yeah, good game, good platinum. It's a good game. Shadow of Mordor. This goes straight into good game, good platinum. I really like this game. I've got Shadow of War behind me on disc and I can't wait to play that. I really like Shadow of Mordor. It was just fun, good combat, good trophy list, good story. You don't need to be a Lord of the Rings fan, by the way, to get into this. You can just play this blank. You don't even have to like Lord of the Rings. You just have to like swinging a sword. Stray. Stray is fun. Easy. Is it a good game, bad platinum? Yeah, you know what? Stray's a good game, but a bad platinum because you have to do 2 playthroughs. You have to do a speed run, which can get quite tight. And there was one annoying trophy where you have to run through this alleyway. There's like these bugs that jump on you or something, and you have to go through an alleyway without any of them touching you. And it took me a lot of goes, a lot longer than you'd think. But a game like this, there's not much story. It looks good, but one playthrough is enough. Like I didn't need the speed through playthrough. So I was just sitting there doing it just for the trophy. Yeah, it goes into good game, bad platinum, I'm afraid. Effie. Effie's fun and easy. Yeah, it's fun and easy. It's a cool little short game. The Last Campfire is fun and easy as well. Uncharted Golden Abyss on the PS Vita is a very good game. Probably the standout PS Vita game, like very impressive. It's a proper fully loaded Uncharted game on a handheld. It's really impressive. It's an annoying platinum. It took me a lot longer than it should have because it has RNG trophies in it, which I had to grind for weeks, possibly months, or at least a month. I'm gonna have to go good game, bad platinum. Sorry, Nathan Drake. A very good game though. Omno is fun and easy, nice, short, cute, puzzles, platforms, bright colors, you know, just straightforward. What Remains of Edith Finch is a good game, fun and easy. It's a good game. The Batman Telltale, fun and easy. Inked is fun and easy. There's a lot of these. These are my early platinums. Shady Part of Me is quite a good game, fun and easy. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This might surprise some of you, but it's gonna go here. Like, I don't think it was a particularly good game. I thought it looked really good, but obviously it was kind of done as the PS5 showcase in a sense, show off the graphics and stuff. But it wasn't an engaging story. Like the first one, where's the first one? There it is, the PS4 one. That was fun. I felt like I was watching a movie, a very entertaining movie. Yeah, Rift Apart. Yeah, it didn't do much for me, I'm afraid. Straightforward platinum, easy platinum. Old Man's Journey. Nah, I wouldn't even put it fun and easy. It's not a regret. It's kind of sweet, but yeah, it belongs there. Let's do some regrets now. Come on, let's find a regret. Wait, we got Virginia. Virginia's meh. I don't regret it. It's a good narrative. It's a good story. It's well made, but it's just it's boring. It's 3 hours, kind of first person narrative. Little Nightmares 2. I like the style of it. It's all right. It's like one of those one-day platinums. You can do it in 5-6 hours. Is it fun? I don't know if it's fun and easy. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, it's Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I didn't really rehearse this, so it's good. I'm just giving my raw feelings on certain games. I had a little think through, but I didn't really spend too much time thinking about it. Um, this is Sea of Solitude. This is fun and easy. This is nice. It's a nice game. Concrete Genie is fun and easy. That's a good game. Highly recommend that. I think that's a PS exclusive as well. I always forget that's a PS exclusive. Spyro, I put in fun and easy. So Spyro 2, fun and easy. Although, if I remember correctly, I think that end boss battle gave me some, embarrassingly gave me some problems. Spyro is a game that you don't expect to give you problems, and then suddenly, it took me a few times to get that end boss. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which is the first one, which I believe was a PS exclusive. Another sequel was an Xbox exclusive. It is fun. It was like my fourth platinum. My fifth platinum, I think. Good game, good platinum. We'll put it in fun and easy. Another good game, bad platinum, coming up, Chernobyl. The reason this is a bad platinum, and maybe this might be down to me not reading a guide, but I think sometimes it gets, what we do can get quite boring and unfulfilling if we always read guides before we play a game and follow the guide like all the time while you're playing a game. I don't think that's very fun. So I think with this game, I didn't check a guide and I went into it and played it, and it was good. I thought I was doing it very well, but when you get to the end sequence, it's weird. You make certain decisions throughout the game, and when you get to the finale of the game, your decisions play a big part as to whether you can finish the final mission, a huge part. And it's quite interesting. It's quite smart. When you play through the final level, you'll screw up at some point and you're like, what happened here? And then eventually the game's like, yeah, because you made certain decisions, you can't get past this final level, and you have a chance to go back and change history, but I think I had to change history twice, and you need a certain item to change it, and I had two, so I just did enough. But basically, the reason it's a bad platinum is there's a high chance I would have had to replay the entire game to get like one last trophy to finish the game. So, and it was all right. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, this is more of an average game, bad platinum. That's, yeah, it's a bit harsh. One other game that's going into good game, bad platinum. Some of you might be a bit shocked at, but I'm just gonna put it out there. This guy, Spider-Man, is a good game, but bad platinum. I'm gonna be honest, because I got sick of clearing all the districts. It wasn't fun. I found it quite boring and redundant by the end. You had to do 5 crimes or whatever per district, save 4 cars per district, clear 3 outposts per district. It kind of grated on me a little bit. I like these games. I respect them. I think from a technical perspective, they're unbelievable. The swinging mechanics are something else. I think from a production value, they've done it very well. I watched my wife play Spider-Man 2. It's a great game. Then just not for me. And I think once you're near the end and you're grinding away for 15, 20 hours, if you're not in love with these characters, it can get quite annoying. So maybe a bit controversial, but yeah, Spider-Man's a good game, but bad platinum. Sticking to superheroes, Batman the Enemy Within is meh. This is the sequel to Telltale, and I love Batman. Comics, films, games, the animated series, anything to do with Batman I love, but I didn't like this. The story went in directions I just didn't, I didn't really enjoy. Far Cry Primal is... it's a well-made game. It's my 4th platinum. I kind of have a soft spot for it, but I don't. I love the Far Cry series, but with Primal, the big issue is there's no guns, obviously. It's bow and arrow, spears. Obviously, it's a primal world, but it's a bit... I think it's a meh. Yeah, I think it is. What could we do next? Maybe we could do a regret. Yeah, let's crack on with a few regrets. Let's clear some regrets out of this remaining list. Where is it? Evil Inside. Yeah, regret. Just awful game. Awful. In the Ray of Light is, I just did it to get the platinum up. I don't even remember what the story was about. It had some kind of story, but yeah, it just wasn't good. DC League of Super Pets, The Adventures of Crypto and Ace or whatever. Yeah, that's a regret. Definitely, that's a regret. It wasn't even that fun. Each level was the exact same. Creepy Tale is not like, it wasn't like a crap platinum. I wouldn't call it a regret necessarily. Yeah, it's a regret. No, it's a regret. It's a regret. Let's be honest. It's a regret. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was a decent game. But yeah, Adam's Venture Origins is like low budget, cheap wannabe Uncharted. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's awful. But it's a fully fledged game. It only takes about 7-8 hours, but it's a proper game. You've got to give them credit for the effort. It's not a regret. I'll put it in meh. It's not a regret. The Order 1886, fun and easy. If it was a bit longer, it'd go into good game, good platinum. Let's do a Resident Evil. I haven't done Resident Evil yet. Resident Evil 2 Remake came out in 2019. Good game, good platinum. It's, yeah, definitely good game, good platinum minimum. I don't know if it's a perfection. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It does ask you to do a lot of playthroughs, but there's reasons for that. And you do different things on different playthroughs. It might go into perfection. Let's see. Scars Above, good game, good platinum. I wish there's more of these types of games. 10 to 12 hours, third person, action adventure, good combat, good setting, decent story, decent acting, good graphics. Like, really solid game. Seriously, very, very solid game. I kind of picked it up randomly secondhand and I didn't regret it. Really, really enjoyed my time with it. Terminator Resistance. Meh. I don't know why they do Terminator games badly, but yeah, we have a new one coming out hopefully this year, or end of the year, or next year, Terminator Survivors, open world. That should be quite good, I hope. But yeah, Resistance is average, below average. Doom 2016, the first reboot, good game, good platinum. Yeah, good game, good platinum. Shadow Warrior 3, good game, good platinum. Very fun. I found this on PS Plus randomly. I think I found it at the end of its time because it was going off PS Plus Extra. Like, I think a day and a half from when I found it. So I had to really like bang this game out. I got so into it. I really liked it. Callisto Protocol. Good game, good platinum. Yeah. Wish it was longer. Good game, good platinum. Astro's Playroom. You know what? Just because he's the PlayStation mascot, it's a sweet game. You get it for free with your PS5. The platinum isn't that hard. You know what? We're going to throw this guy into perfection. He deserves it. And we have a new one coming out, which is great. Resistance Burning Skies on the Vita. Fun and easy. Good game. Good. Yeah, fun and easy. Iroh Hero. Regrets. Nothing more to say about that. Horizon Forbidden West. Good game, good platinum. Yeah. Doesn't overstay its welcome. A Way Out. Good game, good platinum. Assassin's Creed Mirage. My one and only Assassin's Creed Platinum. So it won't be my last. I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Good game, good platinum. It's a good game. It's a just about good game. And it's an alright platinum. Insomnus is... So it's a regret. Far Cry New Dawn. Good game, good platinum. Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Good platinum. And you can do it in co-op, which is really fun if you want. Kona is fun and easy. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater on the PS3. I'm just thinking about the trophy list. It's a pretty good trophy list. Makes you do, it's one of those where you do a bit of everything in the game. Collectibles are really annoying, very annoying. Hence why I had to do 3 playthroughs. You don't need to do 3 playthroughs. You should only do 1 if you know how to read a guide. You know what? I think this guy might have to go into perfection. Yeah. It's one of my favorite platinums and one of my proudest, even though it's not that hard, but Jedi Fallen Order. Good game, good platinum. Its sequel, on the other hand, Jedi Survivor. Good game, bad platinum. Yeah, really, really annoying. So Jedi Survivor was platinum number 99 and visually amazing. Really good. They really evolved a lot on from Jedi Fallen Order. They did the whole kind of Ragnarok style, Uncharted style, linear type open world, like semi-open world, which I really love. That's now become my favorite style of kind of game world. But it just became this grind at the end that you just didn't need. And I kept like, because I didn't really use a guide, I just kept going back to planets repeatedly, having to find collectibles, and then I realized I didn't pick up the plants, so I had to go back. Every time you go back to an area, it respawns the enemies, and you're just eventually, at first I was fighting them again, but then when I got bored, I was just running past them, and it just became a bit redundant. Maybe it would have been better if I used a guide, but again, it comes down to that thing of, do you want to just always have a guide by your side all the time, following everything? You want to kind of have it to be a bit organic, so yeah. Yeah, bad platinum. Bad platinum. I've not done any Uncharted games. Let's start with Uncharted 1, Drake's Fortune. We're gonna go with fun and easy. Good game, good platinum. Good game, good platinum. Good game, good platinum. Uncharted 2. I don't know where it is. That one. Uncharted 2 is definitely a very good game. Very good game, good platinum. I think that was Uncharted 3 actually, sorry. This is Uncharted 2. Good, very good game, good platinum. They're all going in here. Actually no, one won't. Where is it? Uncharted The Lost Legacy, good game, good platinum. Uncharted 4. Is that perfection? You have to do a speed run. You have to do a playthrough where you get 75% accuracy on your shots. Oh, it's close to perfection. It's a good game. It's a good platinum. It's not perfect platinum. But Legacy of Thieves, where is it? Legacy of Thieves can go into good game, bad platinum for one reason only. You have to play 2 games to get 1 platinum. That's a bit harsh. I don't know why they just didn't remaster both games individually and release them individually. But yeah, that's the only reason why it goes into bad platinum. Dead Space remake, PS5. I had a lot of fun with this. Good game, good platinum. It could have been perfection, but the problem is one playthrough you have to do for the trophies with using the handgun only, or the plasma gun, or whatever it's called. Then you have to do a hardest difficulty platinum. So then if you just want to play the game for fun by yourself, that almost causes you to do 3 playthroughs. That makes sense, because you're not going to do the hardest difficulty with just one gun, the plasma cutter. So yeah, maybe people have different opinions on that. Sagebrush is, I'll go fun and easy because it had a story to it. It had a story about a cult to it. I'll give that fun and easy. We haven't had a perfection in a while, And this is the definition of a perfect platinum right here. This bad boy, Father and Son, God of War Ragnarok. I obviously made a video recently about it. It was my 100th platinum. It happened very organically. I didn't use a guide. And I took it very seriously, hunted down every nook and cranny, got all the loot, and I just loved it. I think the platinum, the world, the way they built the world and the platinum just made the game even better. Like, this is one of those games that you should just, even if you're not into trophy hunting, you should try and go for the platinum. Just get the most out of the game. So yeah, this was, it was a great experience. I love it. Even when I watched the state of play the other day, when PlayStation, this came on going to PC, I was like, damn, I want to play that game again. Wolf Among Us. I didn't enjoy this. I think we're finally getting a sequel, but yeah, I didn't enjoy this. Far Cry 4 is... it's difficult. There's a lot of multiplayer. Trophies, a few co-op. But if you played at the time, it'd be busy, so it wouldn't be a problem. Oh, good game, good platinum. Far Cry 5 as well. Good game, good platinum. But obviously nowadays, the multiplayers are less populated, so tricky. Resident Evil 3, good game, good platinum. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good platinum. Although it's quite a jump up with the hardest difficulty. Resident Evil Village, three playthroughs, one normal, one with knife only, and then the hardest difficulty, which is quite something. There's Mercenaries mode. The DLC allows you to have third person, so you can switch it up between playthroughs, third person, first person. I've done it twice. Do you know, I might put this in perfection. Yeah, I think I might have to put this in perfection. I quite like it a lot. Last of Us Part 1. Last of Us Part 1 could have been a perfect platinum if they did a hard difficulty trophy. I think the game could have done with that. Like they did on the PS4, PS3 version. I think they could have done like beat the game on survivor mode. Even in, you could do it in New Game Plus with your advanced, weapons that you've enhanced and stuff. I think, yeah, if it had that, it would have gone into perfection. Arog is a game I barely remember. It's a short platinum I found through one of my other YouTube channels I was watching. It has got a story and stuff. I did it right after Doom Eternal, I remember. I didn't want Doom Eternal to be my last platinum. I was so bitter about it. I wanted to do another one. This goes into meh. It's not a regret. It Takes Two. You know what? I've done this twice with my wife on PS4 and PS5. It's one of those trophy lists where most of the trophies are actually miscellaneous things that you have to do. There's only like a few story related trophies. You know, I'm actually going to put this in perfection, seriously, because it's a great game and the trophy list just makes you engage more. It makes you, because the worlds that you're in are quite big, so you might forget certain paths or not go down certain paths. The platinum makes you do everything in every little mini game. Actually, yeah, definitely. I'm going to put that in perfection. It deserves it. The Division 2. Good game, good platinum. Love that game. Highly recommend it. If you can get a co-op partner. I was very lucky. I had a great partner in Platinum Vault. Tacoma. Yeah, meh. Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm afraid this might have to be it's a good game. I don't know. I think it's a good game, bad platinum. You have to do the hardest difficulty, which you can do straight away, but I didn't. I did 2 playthroughs, so maybe that's why it's a bad platinum to me. And the second playthrough, I don't know, just ran through as fast as I could. As part of the hardest difficulty, you know, with these games like Tomb Raider and Uncharted, when you climb, they put certain paint marks or whatever on the wall where you should climb to and stuff. They remove that in the hardest difficulty, so it just becomes annoying, takes you back to his old save play. Yeah, I'm bad platinum. Maybe that's just me. Gotham Knights. I've got a lot of loyalty to DC and Gotham and the Batman world, but I'm afraid I think this might be good game, bad platinum. Because it wasn't fun the whole way, so it's not fun and easy. Yeah, good game, bad platinum. I think the collectibles got quite annoying. And some of them were quite dark, like you couldn't see them. Like especially you have to collect Batman's battle ranks, which are just random, and you have to use a guide eventually. It just becomes difficult to see them. So Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, my first Resident Evil Platinum. 3 playthroughs. Normal, knife only, speedrun. The hardest difficulty, they change items in the game and enemy placement, and it actually feels like a different game, which I really respected. Do you know what? I'm going to put this in perfection alongside Village, the 2 modern Resident Evil 7 and 8. I'll put them in perfection. Days Gone is a tricky one. Days Gone is, I don't know, it's in the top 2, but I don't know which one. Days Gone is a good trophy list. It makes you do everything that's in the game. Nothing's too grindy. There's a few trophies that when you read the description, they sound grindy, but if you just work on them straight away, they're not grindy at all. There's a nice menu in the game that has an up-to-date status of your trophies and how you're working on them. This might be nostalgia and like a soft spot, but I think I'm gonna have to put this in perfection. I'm a bit surprised by that. Last of Us Part 2 I just did for the second time on the PS5 remaster. It's actually my most latest platinum, and it's not perfection. It's close, but the problem is to get the platinum, you have to do this like half playthrough a second time just to upgrade all weapons and upgrade all skill trees, which just becomes a bit redundant. I think it would have been smarter if the game gave you a trophy again, like part 1, that said complete the game on the hardest difficulty, because then you can do New Game Plus and then get yourself upgraded and get those trophies, and then you're fully upgraded and you can tackle the hardest difficulty. But yeah, down to the last 3. Resident Evil 1 Remake, which I did this year, and definitely one of my hardest platinums. It's a good, yeah, good game, good platinum. Some might argue bad platinum because it's quite tricky. You have to do quite a lot of playthroughs. You can combine certain playthroughs, but if you're not confident, then you have to do even more playthroughs like me. I think I did 6 or something. Ghost of Tsushima is a perfect game. The platinum is, you have to do a lot of collectibles, a lot of side missions. It's difficult. I can't call it perfection. I'm going to call it good game, good platinum. So I think if I remember well, I did get frustrated at times at what I had to do sometimes. It was a bit of grinding, but yeah, if they just took away 20% of the end game grind, 15-20%, this would be perfection. And then lastly, I've probably done this subconsciously, but I didn't mean to. We've left it with Resident Evil 4, which has become one of my all-time favorite games. I played it for the first time last year. I've live streamed it like a gazillion times. It's just, yeah, it's perfection. It has to be. It's perfection. I think a lot of people argue with me on this one because there's a lot to do for the platinum, but I think it's one of those platinums that makes you master the game, master everything about the game, and you have to master your way of playing the game, what weapons you like, what tactics you use, which enemies you run by, which enemies you choose to kill. Yeah, I'm going to put it in perfection. So that is the tier list. I'm glad I didn't really rehearse it because it's quite organic, and I'm just looking through to see if I've made some glaring mistakes. So we've ended up with 3, 6, 9 perfection. That's not bad. I thought at the beginning I was saying it would be 3 or 4, but no, that's pretty good. Highly recommend. You got to do Arkham Knight, Ragnarok. We all know these two modern Resident Evils. It Takes Two deserves to be there. Regrets, I've got 6. That's not bad. I think let's count these up as well. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. 14 meh games, 6 regrets. So in there's about 20 games that just didn't really make much of an impact. It's a bit harsh. Far Cry Primal wasn't that bad. Robocop was alright. That's not bad. 6 regrets. I thought there'd be more. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of fun and easy, as you can see. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty proud of that. I think between 100 and 200 now, I definitely want to get a few more harder games in for sure. I want to pick a few that I can just work on, really work hard on them. There's a few big ambitious platinums that I would love to do, but I'm not sure if I can. One is like Elden Ring, for example, The Witcher 3, which is now remade on the PS5 or remastered. A big dream one would be Wolfenstein 2, the New Colossus. I've even got a personal trainer with Platinum Vault who said he'll help me and guide me through it. So yeah, I think going forward there'll probably be less some of these fun and easy platinums, although I've still got a few left on my PlayStation, and there's nothing wrong with doing them, but I kind of want to get some more good platinums and more harder games. But I think that's quite a good mix, and even though there's a few big games and good game, bad platinum, that's not a criticism of the game. All these games are really good, and I highly recommend people to play them. Like some of them involve my favorites, like the Uncharted games. I love Batman and Arkham, but yeah, just a bad platinum, unfortunately. So yeah, that is the ranking of my first 100 platinums. That is the tier list. I do quite enjoy this tier list formula. I've only done it once before for, I think, Resident Evil 4 Guns. So if you guys think of good ideas for me to do tier lists on, let me know, because it's quite a lot of fun. It takes a lot of prep work, but it's a lot of fun to do. So yeah, thank you for being part of this journey and joining me, wherever in the journey you came and found me in. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my videos. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. It helps tell YouTube to kind of ask people to watch this video a few more times. So yeah, if you're enjoying these, hit the like button, and thanks a lot for your support and watching the channel. And let me know in the comments what other tier lists you might want to see from me. And most of all, let me know if you disagree, if there's some games here where you think they're not a bad platinum, or good games, good platinums that you think aren't good. Or if some of you have done a few of these regret platinums and you don't think they should be regrets, let me know. Let me know what you think about the perfection platinums that I chose. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and hopefully see you very soon on a video on this channel. Thanks for watching. Much love. Take care.